we're gonna do a little combination. We'll do some roller stuff, but let's start off just to get everybody warmed up, get the shoulders moving. Let's actually start with feet nice and wide, and we're gonna do some of these nice big giant circles, okay? So a little bit of a squat down. I want you to reach up and around as big as you can. I'm gonna go 3 more right here. And 3. And then let's take your hands together and do big giant circles this way. Now, as you do that, I want you to think about really pulling on your shoulders as you rotate around so we get a little bit of a stretch at the same time. All right, and let's go the other way. All right, one more. So now let's take your hands this way. So interlace your fingers the opposite direction and reach those arms up. Let's go a little bit side to side. And then keeping your hands like this, I want you to just step back, reach up, step down, separate the shoulder blades, step back again. We'll do the same leg 5 times. Just step it back, reach those shoulder blades towards the ceiling. All right, and switch sides. And last one. All right, shake the arms out a little bit. And then before we're gonna do some hamstring scoops here, but first, let's go palms just out front. And I want you to just rotate and open real quick while we're standing up. Eyes follow your hand. And take it to the other side. All right. Slight bend in one leg, other leg straight. I want you to reach it down, scoop it up. Let's keep circling with those arms. Get everything nice and loosened up. We're gonna go 3 more on this leg and then switch sides. All right, other side. Two more. All right, let's shake those arms out. And then we're gonna keep going with those hips a little bit. All I want you to do is hands at your side. Do that backward hip hinge, reach those arms forward, stand up, bring them back to your side. Let's go 3 more here. All right, stay right here. Let's shake them out right here. All right. Now let's go legs nice and wide. I want you to interlace those fingers again this way. And we're gonna go a little bit lateral. So we're gonna get those inner thighs, but keep moving with the shoulders at the same time. Every time you reach up over your head, just give them a little bit of a pull so you feel a nice stretch behind the shoulders. Let's go 2 more to each side. All right, let's stand it up. And now we're really gonna get those, the shoulder girdle loosened up. We're gonna go this one, where you're just gonna let your arms fly, diagonal, let your eyes follow your hands. Don't get dizzy though. All right, and switch sides. Just let them fly. Last one. All right, let's shake them out. And then one more thing before we go ahead and get on the floor. And let's just get some of these circles. So fingertips on top of your shoulders. I just want you to squeeze those shoulder blades back. Open up the chest a little bit while you're looking up towards the ceiling. And hopefully you feel a little bit warmer now. Let's just go 3 more there. All right, one more time, interlace those fingers up. Go side to side. And we are gonna hit the floor here. All right. So before we get on the rollers, because we are going to use the rollers here, but first, let's come right here in a half kneeling position. And all I want you to do here is we're gonna do a little bit of that push and pull as you lean in and squeeze that back glute so we loosen up the hip flexor a little bit more as well. All right, one more there. And then let's pin your forearm on the front knee and let's open up the other direction. Just kind of hold it there for a second. And then bring it right back here. Reach those hands up. Let's get a little side bend right here. All right, straighten out that front leg. And we're gonna do 3 scoops down here in this half kneeling position. So with your legs straight, let's just scoop it around. And then let's take this leg out to the side. Okay, so one leg is coming out to the side. Hopefully you know where I'm going with this. I'll go this way so you can see that a little bit better. And I want you to take that arm and bring it underneath, kind of gripping that arm on the floor. All right, come on back up. And let's go through the same thing with the other leg. Okay, so let's start off that push and pull. Really squeeze the shoulder blades as you lean in and out. Last one. And let's pin that forearm on the front leg and open it up. All right, interlace those fingers, reach it up, little side bend. And go ahead and straighten out that front leg. And we're just gonna do 3 hamstring scoops in this position. All right, take this leg out to the side. Oh yeah. And let's bring that arm underneath. Trying to get that elbow on the floor. All right. And let's bring it on up here, and we're gonna kind of continue that theme with the roller here. So let's take your roller, you're gonna put it in front of you, and we're gonna start with both arms. So from a kneeling position, you're gonna bring those hands together, and I want you to keep your knees a little bit wider so you can get down a little lower, and you're gonna roll out, sink your hips back, and then come back up. We're gonna repeat that 5 times. So roll it out, sink back, feel that nice shoulder blade pull, bring it up, roll it out. Let's get 2 more like that. All right, wow, does that feel amazing? Oh my goodness. All right, let's bring the roller in slightly, legs a little wider, and you're gonna try to put your elbows on it, okay, and sink down again. And I'm actually literally trying to put my hands behind my head, just getting a slightly different angle there on those shoulder blades. All right, let's bring it back up. I'm gonna bring my knees a little bit closer. We're gonna do that same thing with one arm at a time now. So I'm gonna go diagonal across my body. Go ahead and put your hand on the roller. Okay, and you're gonna roll, arm is on it. Here, I'll go this way so you can actually see that a little bit better. But you're gonna kind of kick your hip in the same direction as that shoulder that's going across your body. Okay, bring it up, roll it back out, kick the hip out to the side. Let's get 3 more on this side. Oh, that's so nice. All right, let's take it to the other side. We're gonna go 5 here. Take that hip out. Nice diagonal roll. All right, last one. Wow, that's so good. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and lay on it this way. We're gonna do a few things laying on the roller, but the first one, let's just get your shoulder blades so that they're resting on the back of the roller, okay? And as you know, I've told you a million times, our heads are heavy, so make sure you are completely supporting your head with your hands. I don't want your neck to strain at all. Let gravity take your elbows towards the floor. And to start here, you're gonna keep your butt down on the floor. And all I want you to do is we're gonna roll up a little bit. This is not a crunch. This is to get more mobility in our back. And each time you come back, hopefully you can sink a little farther over the roller. Okay, we're gonna come up and sink back 5 times. So I'm gonna call that 2. Resist the urge to strain with your elbows too. Like really try to let gravity take them towards the floor. All right, one more. All right, now I want you to lift your butt, continue supporting your head, okay? So no straining in the neck. And then all we're gonna do is just take a few quick rolls back and forth over the shoulders by bending and straightening your knees. Let that head relax back as much as you can. Hopefully that feels really nice. All right, go ahead, set your butt down. And now we're gonna go side lying. And I'm gonna do this with one knee underneath the roller, okay? So the whole idea here is I want you to push down and forward on the roller as we're gonna take the top arm back. So eyes follow your hand, but you have to really be pushing down and forward on the roller so we can get the maximum thoracic spine mobility here. Let's do 10 of these. I'm only gonna call that 2. And eyes follow your hands, but your hips should not be moving at all. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop over here. All right, let's get 3 more of those. Keep making sure you're pushing down on that roller. All right, and hopefully your arm is going farther than it was at the beginning. And let's just gently come up and flip it around. All right, so supporting your head. And here we go. Again, making sure you're pushing down and forward with that knee on your roller. All right, one more. Oh yeah, and hopefully things are moving a little bit better. Okay, now we're gonna sit on this. There's no graceful way to get on here, but I want you to sit with your butt at one end, and you're gonna lay down on it so your spine is fully supported. Okay, head is at one end, your butt's at the other end. Now from here, we're gonna do what's called scissors. So one arm goes up, the other one goes down, and we're gonna rotate. I want you to let your shoulder blades kind of wrap around the roller. Let's go 3 more of these. Oh, doesn't that feel amazing? All right, let your arms hang out to the sides for just a second. Just opening up that chest. Shoulder blades are wrapped around the roller. Okay, and then we're gonna make snow angels. I know we don't know too much about that in California and Arizona, but here we go. So we're gonna go up and down. Again, trying to, wherever your shoulders are comfortable. Like I'm comfortable hanging towards the floor, just kind of letting gravity take them there, but wherever you're comfortable. All right, let's get 5 more of these cute little snow angels. And then let's interlace those fingers over your head. Oh, give those shoulders a good pull. Try to reach down to the floor behind you. And then we're going to take those arms straight up over your chest, separating your shoulder blades, and reach back up. So let's do that 5 times. And every time you reach over your head, I want you to pull on those shoulder blades. All right, let's hang out right here in that pull for just a second. Wow, that feels great. All right, we're going to do a couple more things in this position while we're here. So the next one, hopefully you got a little more mobility now, is we're going to like put our arms in about a 90-degree angle. Let gravity take the elbows towards the floor, reach up over your head, and bring your thumbs as close to the top of your shoulders as you can, squeezing those shoulder blades around the roller. Let's go 3 more of these. All right, now in this same starting position, all I want you to do is you're going to rotate down to your comfort level and rotate back up. Rotate down and come like scarecrow. Rotate up. All right, let's go 3 more of those. All right, now we are going to try to gracefully come off the roller. So there's really no great graceful way to do that, but that's okay. I'm going to put the roller right there, and let's go into a tall plank position. Okay, and now from here, we're going to do a little bit of world's greatest stretch with some nice thoracic spine rotation. So I'm going to take 1 foot up. This is one, of course, we do in class a lot. Take that inside elbow. I want you to take it down towards the floor, and then we're going to rotate up. Okay, let's do that 5 times on each side. Take that elbow down towards your foot, rotate it up, down, and up. Last one. Now on this last one, I want you to drop that back knee. Okay, keep that back glute squeezed. And let's do some nice big circles with the arm in this position. All right, bring it back up. Let's take that to the other side. So same deal, let's try to take that elbow down towards your foot and rotate up. All right, last one. And drop that back knee, keep that backward squeeze, and let's swing the arm around. All right. And let's bring it back up into that tall plank position. And all you're gonna do is sink your shoulder blades down and let's round them up. Sink those shoulders down, round them back up. All right, let's take care of our hips while we're here as well. We've worked on them a little bit, but let's bring one leg up all the way in front of you, and then take your arms. You can actually do this, whoopsie, sorry, that was loud, with the roller too, and sink yourself back, or you can just put your hands right on the floor, whatever feels more comfortable. All right, let's bring it back up, and let's bring the other leg forward. And again, sink it down, arms on the roller or on the floor. I actually kind of like it with like hands on the roller, sinking back. Wow, that feels good. All right. And let's get a little bit more of our hip flexors here. So go ahead and come back up into that tall plank. And actually, all I want to do here is we're going to come down on one knee. I'm going to use the roller just as a little bit of stability here. But I'm going to try to grab the back foot. Okay, front arm is just going to stay on the roller. And I want you to squeeze that back glute. See if we can get a really good hip flexor stretch. When you find your balance, you can take that front arm, pin it on the front leg, and so we're getting the thoracic spine and the hip flexor all at the same time. Bonus. Gonna hang out here for a second. And gently let it down. And let's take that to the other side. By the way, is it funny that I'm really excited that my roller matches my pants, matches my shirt? I'm kind of funny that way. Sort of, close. All right, find that balance, squeeze that back glute. See if we can get a little thoracic stretch and hip flexor stretch. All right, let's bring it into a tall kneeling position. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see what I'm doing with the back of my arm here. I want you to take one arm, reach it behind your head, pat yourself between the shoulder blades. And with the other arm, I want you to try to grab that elbow, and we're gonna take it to the side. All right, bring it up. Let's take that other elbow, pat yourself between the shoulder blades, grab on, take it the other way. All right, let's get that one more time on each side. Grab behind that elbow, take it sideways. And other side. All right, now coming right back into this tall kneeling position. All I want you to do is take one arm, grab onto it, pulling it gently towards the floor. Let's tilt your head in the opposite direction. And you're gonna look a little bit forward and a little bit back. So we get a nice stretch down the side of the neck. And let's take it to the other side. All right, bring those arms back up over your head. And let's get a little more side to side right here. All right, shake it out. One more thing, I think one more thing. Let's go back into a half kneeling position. Oh, until I fall over. Let's go hands behind your head. And we're just gonna do a little bit of a rotate side to side. So kind of a gentle pause at the end of each range of motion, trying to keep those elbows back, resist the urge to bring them forward, but we're trying to keep the chest open. All right, last one there. And let's get one more, pin and open this way. And let's take that to the other knee. Keep those elbows back, try not to bring them forward. I'm saying that because I'm tempted to do it. All right, set it down. Open up right here. Wow, does that feel better? All right, let's go ahead and stand it up. I don't know if that was a graceful stand up or not, but hopefully